All right, listen up. We're heading for Ionor. Our mission is to clear the town of enemies and evacuate the civilians. Keep your eyes open and be careful. We're not immortal. Questions? All right then.
This is Ionor. We received a distress call. The town is being attacked by birds. The town's residents are in hiding. We need to find and evacuate them.
Thank you. I thought they'd tear me apart. When...
The town is clear. Go to that barn the survivor told us about. Tell the people they're safe now.
You can come out.
Come out! It's safe now!
Thank the gods, you got them all!
Thank you. Thank you!
You're our saviors.
We're saved.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We thought it was the end of us.
Hold them back!
Come on! Come on! You won't take me alive!
Arise, immortal. It is not the end. It is just the beginning.
It seems we have guests. Kill him.
How did you survive? You killed so many monsters. Birds thought you were dead. Couldn't they smell you? And you don't have a scratch on you. You must be immortal. You were born under a lucky star. Come on, it's my duty to bring you to Alienar now. This is Alienar, the city of the gods. We are in the research center. You will meet with Herida, goddess and advisor of the immortals. There is no one on Aelion more wise and judicious. Well, it was my pleasure. I hope I will be hearing about your glorious feats.
Welcome to Alienar. I take it you had a pleasant trip. I am Herida. I will help you settle into your new life. You are among the chosen. Eli, the great guardian god, managed to share part of his life essence with us before his departure into realms unknown. This power will pass on to Aelion's most worthy daughters and sons for as long as our bloodlines endure. Immortality is bestowed on you to protect our world. Destined to wield immense might and great authority, perhaps one day you will be the one to take Eli's place. Remember to use your new powers wisely and with kindness. But to do that, you must first learn to control them. I know someone who can help you with that. You should talk to Flavius. He is no ordinary god. His vocation is science, but don't let that discourage you. He is a miracle worker in his own way. He is waiting for you. Now go.
Every time I hear there's another immortal, I wonder why it isn't me.
Do you want to be immortal?
Don't you? Just think of it. You get to live forever and enjoy all the privileges it comes with. Don't tell me everyone is equal. You know it isn't true. To bask in glory and have your own order with thousands of followers all over the world.
Allow me to toss a wrench into your plans. You forgot the invasions and monsters that you'd have to fight.
No, battles are not for me. I'd be like Thais. They say she has never held a weapon in her hands.
She needs people to believe that to maintain her image. You think all those benefits are free? You need to earn them first, with blood and sweat.
But Thais...
Thais is an exception. She is quite an exceptional goddess.
Every time I hear there's another immortal, I wonder why it isn't me.
Do you want to be immortal? I wish I could visit the training hall. It would be nice to feel like an immortal, even if it's just for a few minutes.
That might be a good business opportunity, by the way.
Not gonna happen. I read somewhere that the training hall isn't safe for mortals. Something about the brainwaves and too much synopsis strain.
You could put the risks into the contract. In a small...
Just listen to yourself. You sound like some hardcore criminal, when actually, you're up to your eyes.
I could be. It's just...
Oh, rookie! Hello. Liking immortality? Not getting to your head? Oh, my manners. I'm Flavius. I'm trying to advance science here while others are waving their swords. Of course I'm serious. Aside from me, no one's even trying to understand how things work in this world. Oh, right. This is my holographic form. No time to flit about. And there's so many immortals nowadays. Just so much to do. Right, back to business. Well, what are we waiting for? That transport capsule? You're getting in. I'll join you in the training hall. The hall's completely virtual. I've been doing all of our training here, ever since my lab was nearly destroyed. First, you'll need to pick a class. I'll show you how. Pick an available class, and you'll learn its basic abilities. How about that for a miracle of science? Of course, you can always change your class at any time. In a tricky situation, you have the Argus system to offer you advice. And of course, I invented it. The Cryomancer can cause significant damage from a distance. However, they do not last long in close combat, so they try to avoid it. Their role in a group is to inflict damage. Even new players will have no difficulty playing this class. The Lightbinder attacks from a distance, inflicts less damage than the Cryomancer, but has a higher survivability. This basic support class is important in any group. Their powers are aimed at protecting their teammates. The Paladin is a melee fighter, average damage but high survivability. In a group, they draw the enemy's attention to themselves. They are a simple defense class. They take longer than the Cryomancer to kill an enemy, but die less often. The Cryomancer.
What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of effectability. Enemies that are strong, but few in number, should be killed one by one. Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target. Sometimes you can avoid damage. Take a closer look at the enemy. Some attacks take time to execute. You can evade them. Finishing strike. Send it out with a bang.
Something must have broken. Don't panic and try to hang on until I fix everything. The Paladin is...
Remember, you're a Paladin. Use your combo attacks. What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of effectability. Enemies that are strong, but few in number, should be killed one by one. Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target. Sometimes you can avoid damage. Take a closer look at the enemy. Some attacks take time to execute. You can evade them. finishing strike. Send it out with a bang.
The Lightbinder attack.
What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of affectability. Enemies that are strong, but few in number, should be killed one by one. Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target. Sometimes you can avoid damage. Take a closer look at the enemy. Some attacks take time to execute. You can evade them. Do a finishing strike. Send it out with a bang.
The Paladin.
Remember, you're a paladin. Use your combo attacks. What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of affectability. Enemies that are strong, but few in number, should be killed one by one. Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target. Sometimes you can avoid damage. Take a closer look at the enemy. Some attacks take time to execute. You can evade them. Do a finishing strike. Send it out with a bang.
Did you like it? I don't normally hand out the divine form. It's not even in this training course, but that was an emergency. Someday, you'll be able to use it without my assistance. In the real world, and not just a virtual space. Oh, it's nothing. Do your best. And the desired results will follow suit. There are many troubles on Aelion, and the most crucial one is invasions. Go fight. Go save lives. Go make friends and gain more followers, and you will eventually become strong enough to take the next step and become a junior god. I am beginning to sound like Harita. That's it for now. You can return to the Divine Observatory or wherever you need to go. You can stay if you like, but I can't promise any more fun. How are you doing? All right? I've sent you something. Take a look. Should be useful. Don't thank me.
Excellent choice. Each combat school is more than just a set of skills. It is a special path, a philosophy. It is time for you to learn about the mission of Aelion's gods. Come closer to the model of the planet. Immortals are needed on Danket Island. This mission will be your first.
Hey, do you have a moment? You're an immortal, right? Can you sign this for me, please? I've only seen gods in the Alienet before, and I've never been to the capital. This is just fantastic. Do you know Marcus? The immortal guy? He's so handsome and strong. How I wish I could meet him. I'm Angie from Kairos. I graduated high school with honors and won Flavius's scholarship. I can't decide where to go. I wanted to be in the math department, but now that I look around, I know it should be architecture. Or should it be math after all? Everything is so exciting here. I can't choose. I'm in the capital. I can't believe how cool that is. Here you have the research center, the Divine Observatory, the training hall, the park, and the Hall of Greatness, of course. When the mechanoids came, not now, but back in the dark times, they destroyed the old Alienar and left it in ruins. The city was rebuilt after the invasion, but if it hadn't been for Flavius, they would have built Hut. He invented new materials, new technologies, and new constructions that enabled us to build towers. First of all, he built his own temple. Well, not just his own, but the Temple of Science. They say he has stayed there ever since. Now there are laboratories, workshops, lecture halls, and I will study there too. The Divine Observatory is the project of Asterius the Chronicler. He became a god in order to put together the great... Flavius, who had been experimenting with mechanoid technologies, constructed his first flying building specifically for Asterius. Everything we know about the world is stored in that place, and also the giant globe, which shows troubled areas of our planet. As soon as anything happens, the Immortals rush to the scene. Why am I even telling you this? You were probably there a moment ago. I suppose it's terribly noisy there, despite the fact that it is... Asterius wanted them all out at first, but then he thought that he needed someone to listen to his lectures. The training hall is the coolest thing ever. And no, it's not... Flavius built it so that Immortals could practice. It's a virtual room where everything seems real. You think you're fighting monsters, when actually you're just standing in a capsule. It's a shame they don't let mortals in. I wish I could become a hero for at least an hour. The only thing I can do is watch you fight in the Alienet. I used to support Steel Titans before they were disbanded. Now I'm rooting for Marcus. And for you, too. This is the most beautiful place in the city, and maybe even on the planet. Flavius calculated everything so that it looked perfect. The cultural center is the main attraction of the park. That beautiful building has exhibits from all over the world. And you know what? Flavius didn't build it. It was designed and constructed by mortals. Can you imagine that? Not only gods are capable of creation. This is why I want to drop math and become an architect. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Good day. May I have a minute of your time? I know that you Immortals are always very busy saving the world, but you can make an invaluable contribution to science. I am Marnius, a follower of Matarchus's. Our teacher has been studying relic ether radiation, and he needs ether imprints of Immortals. You just have to put your hand on this device. I don't want to sound too hopeful, but we could be on the verge of unraveling one of the most ancient mysteries. This project will shed light on the origins of the universe. You see how important this is? People from the times before Aloy knew things about the world that we can only speculate about. Alas, they took their knowledge to their graves, and what people learned in the times of Aloy was lost during the Dark Times. Now we only have scattered fragments and several rather vague legends. We know only one thing for sure. The ancients embraced the secrets of Ether in a way that is yet unattainable for us. Well, at least we know that those secrets exist. Our research is an attempt to unravel one of them. Ether is the essence of existence. It is the origin of our world. The ancients used to call it the light of all light. Isn't it poetic? Condensed ether turned into what we call matter, and maybe into time and space as well. Thicker parts of condensed ether became human ether bodies, the essence of life. The stronger the body, the more magical powers it has. Think of it. When you use your powers, you are manipulating ether, the fundamental element of existence. But one thing is certain. Material and ether bodies of living beings have different nature, but the same origin. According to Metarchus's theory, the first moments of this world still echo in ether bodies of humans. Ether bodies of immortals are stronger, and their relic radiation is more distinctive. This is why we need these imprints. Thank you. Your contribution is very valuable. We'll make sure to mention you in the acknowledgements.
Greetings, I'm Quinta, an appearance modification specialist. Is there anything about yourself you'd like to change? Anything at all. Your hair color, maybe? The shape of your jaw or your eye color? Easily. Skin color, height, proportions, anything you like. I can even change your gender. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Kindly remember that I will modify your appearance the first time at no charge to you. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Okay. Well, come back if you change your mind.
Below. We live in a marvelous time indeed. This is the golden age of Aelion, the triumph of science and technology. Gods live among us.
I read in the Alinet that after what happened in Eonor...
Another town has been...
Which town?
You can use the map to view your current position.
Wow, that was quick. They don't waste time in Alinar. Let me bring you up to speed. The Verds built a lair here, and not just the Verds. I spotted at least a dozen Carrions, too. It looks like they attacked the neighboring towns from here. I wouldn't be surprised if there are also Reapers or Ravagers with their pets. We need to clean up the area. Your main objective is to move deeper into the island and eliminate the Carrion leader. Without a commander, they will scamper back to their burrows. We'll deal with the rest as we go.
There's so many. How did we miss that? We need to reduce their numbers. And see those ritual torches? If you extinguish them, it will weaken their morale.
Verds are believed to be a backward and primitive species. Look at how they're dressed. These rats have style.
These are probably the tourists that went missing last week. We'll have to tell their families.
See that giant carrion? It's their leader. Looks pretty dangerous. Can you deal with it?
It's ARC. Autonomous Robotic Companion. Your new assistant. ARC, meet your new owner. Open the interface. See what it can do. Not you. It's still very much a work in progress, but ARC can already fight alongside you, and soon we'll learn many other things. Any option can be enabled or disabled.
Owner identification failed.
Oh, thank heavens you're finally here. We were about to make a run for it. We had a very strange failure in the night. The machinery came to life on its own and started churning out combat mechanoids. Those things seized control of the factory and there's no way for us to stop production. We've got to get to the main computer so that we can turn off the conveyor.
I'll repeat the question. Why haven't you checked the system?
victory decreased. Threat level, maximum. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required. Evasive maneuver failed. Initializing attack protocols. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Destroy the factory.
Then I'll have to leave now.
You must remain and make sure everything goes as planned. You can hold your own against a couple of immortals. And that will suffice. Be glad. It is an honorable death.
Extreme caution recommended.
It's a Reaper of Death. He has activated the energy shield. Use the control panels.
There can be only one victor, and it will be me. You will pay for that. That won't help you. Is that all you can do? That won't help you.
Active caution mode. Dangerous enemy neutralized.
Glad to hear order at the factory was restored. So, what did you find out? What? You think someone is giving orders to the Reapers? Well, I think I know just who is behind this mystery. So, have you met the Gravedigger then? The individual who is responsible for the Reapers and their Verd minions. We know little about him. Many have seen the Gravedigger. Some paid him no mind, while others ran in terror. However, you were the only one wise enough to realize the underlying threat and raise the alarm. So, I would like you to meet Iana. You naturally have heard of her, haven't you? If the army of immortals is like a sword, repelling endless waves of invasion, then Iana is undoubtedly its cutting edge. The clear skies over Aelion are all thanks to her. Iana will be arriving here soon, for a private matter. I'd appreciate it if you'd wait for her with me.
Greetings. I've heard about your bravery. Thank you for your service. I've been told that you had an encounter with the Gravedigger. We cannot underestimate this threat. The army of death on Aelion is weak and uncoordinated. And a strong leader? That will make it much more powerful. The entire planet is in danger. It is the duty of every immortal to help catch the Gravedigger. And we cannot rest until he has been captured. The well-being of Aelion is in our hands.
Iana commended you. It is a good sign. Your journey started with luck. But that was only... You may prove yourself with short missions alone or with a group, with whole regions, occupied by enemy forces, or with even competitions against other immortals. Do what your heart tells you. You can open the map of Aelion at any time and select the adventure you like. But please don't forget about the Gravedigger. I'm afraid you'll meet him again sooner or later. Congratulations. You can now access the Tower of Knowledge.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
You see, our squad was scouting the area at Iana's command. We expected to find Verd here, but had no idea what they'd been doing. Carrying out dark rituals. We pushed deeper into the island, and suddenly ghostly hands started to emerge from the ground. They caught us off guard, and that's when Verd took the opportunity to attack. They killed most of our squad and dragged the survivors to their burrows. We had to fall back. Some of our men may have survived. Try to find them and make those creatures pay.
Birds are the most numerous part of the Reaper army. They're cannon fodder. They're not too bright, but their large numbers and a short reproduction cycle more than compensate for it.
Evasive maneuver failed.
This creature killed our men. Watch out for the axe.
Get out of the flames. You are probably burning, just in case you haven't noticed already. You should avoid prolonged contact with fire. flames if you don't want to die. Otherwise, please do.
The birds know you are coming. Be careful.
Switching to grief mode. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Caution mode. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
We barely caught our breath after the first wave when this monster appeared. It tore one of our men apart.
The Ariel intends to hide in a burrow, destroy the burrow and his plan.
Probability of victory decreased.
And drove us towards the center of the island. I don't remember escaping. I can still see those horrors.
Combat log created. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required. Evasive maneuver failed. Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
This creature feeds on corpses. They tried to force us right into its jaws. Please destroy it.
Ravager heal, and the Dark Ones inflict damage. Make sure to remember that.
remember you. Aren't you tired of getting in my way yet? Do you think I won't kill you this time?
Active caution mode.
How dare you kill my servants! When I'm done with you, you will be sorry!
Were you going to start without me? You'll be the only one dead today, although it's too bad you won't stay that way.
Then I'll kill you both. And when you resurrect, I'll kill you again. And I'll keep doing it until you crawl away in shame.
You shouldn't have underestimated me. Feel that wrath.
I have no
Updates
time for
downloaded.
this. But one
Rebooting
day,
the system.
I'll catch you off
Please
guard,
wait.
and then you'll pay dearly for crossing me.
He wasn't joking. Now you have a powerful enemy. I suggest you start getting ready for that promised encounter. It's simple enough. Fight invaders, help mortals, and they will believe in you. Their faith makes you stronger. The more people believe in you, the stronger you are. We'll see what that bastard will say then. My name is Zentara. I've been tracking down the gravedigger for a while. He has escaped this time, so there's no point to linger here. You must be pretty busy too.
The next time you can go on this adventure with a group of up to 3 people, just like any other squad adventure.
I have some good news. Some people who are grateful to you have established a sanctuary in your honor. I believe it will turn into a magnificent cathedral someday.
I'm Zentara. Like you, I'm a warrior, and ready to fight until I run out of opponents. But the Council of Elder Gods sent for me and asked me to do something I'm really good at. You can't pass up an opportunity like this. Pantheons are fighting for a chance to join the space program. I'm working on a system that would keep everything under control, so it doesn't turn into a savage feud. What else would you like to know? It's a long-term project of Flavius's that he postponed as long as he could. He wanted to do everything himself. But any decent Pantheon can easily finish what Flavius started. We can do everything. But that has yet to be proven. I know that a lot of resources were allocated to this project. We can't just waste them mindlessly. We need to be sure they are in reliable hands. If you want to know the science behind it, I can't help you. The idea is to make Pantheons into a powerful weapon and master space travel at the same time. Elder Gods are more powerful and experienced, but there aren't many of them. They are not our competitors or masters. More like parents. I think we have great feats ahead of us, feats that no one here has ever imagined. I think it's worth fighting for.
Area is safe. Bringing all combat systems to standby.
Excellent. The first uplink terminal is active. Whenever you need...
A reminder, you can instantly teleport to any uplink terminal in the area, and from there, to any location on Alinar.
And here I thought no one would respond to our pleas. I'm glad I was wrong. My name is Alicia. I'm the Dean of the School of Herbalism at the Naori Research Institute.
You see these pulpy flowers? Their scientific name is Blue Eliosa. We are studying this particular species as part of our work on an antidote to Triffid toxin. Why is Eliosa called blue when its blossoms are red? Or, it's actually a funny story. Now is not the time to discuss things like that, I'm afraid.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
Immortals? Wonderful. It turns out Alicia did not abandon us. I was wrong about her, apparently. No, that won't...
Probability of this meeting was low. Initiating surprise and joy modes. Active caution mode. Life cycle count. Creatures similar to you in appearance detected. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.